On the news this evening, court restrains Martin Amewole-led lawmakers from parading as members of Rivers Assembly. Rivers State Information Commissioner accuses former Attorney General of blackmail. Courts to begin hearing in university student murder trial next week. On the foreign scene, former South African President Zuma in court seeking right to run for parliament. I am Kalada Kurubasabo. Good evening. A state high court in Port Harcourt has restrained the Martin Amewole-led House of Assembly from parading and holding themselves out as members of the Rivers State House of Assembly. A court document dated today listed the claimants as the lawmaker representing Bonny State constituency Victor Okujumbo, Sukari Goodboy for Outer West, and Orubienimigad Timothy for Opobo Nkoro. The document also listed as defendants 25 members of the Martin Amewole-led House, Governor Simlai Fubara, Attorney General of Rivers State, and Chief Judge of the state. The judge, Justice C.N. Wali, also restrained the Martin Amewole-led House of Assembly from meeting or sitting at the auditorium of the House of Assembly quarters on Aba Road or any other place to carry out the legislative business of the Rivers State House of Assembly. The judge also restrained Governor Fubara, State Attorney General, and the Chief Judge of the state from interfacing or accepting any resolutions and bills from the Martin Amewole-led House as their seats are vacant following their defection to the PDP. The case was adjourned to the 29th of May for motion or notice. In a related development, the Martin Amewole-led House of Assembly has written to the Director General, Department of State Security, DSS, asking for his urgent intervention to avoid the breakdown of law and order and loss of lives. The letter, which was dated May the 9th and signed by the Speaker, Martin Amewole, follows the visit of Governor Simnalai Fubara to the quarters yesterday. In the letter, Mr. Amewole said the pretext of embarking on construction work on the Assembly quarters is a ploy to allegedly attack members. Earlier, Mr. Amewole accused Governor Fubara of planning to demolish the State Assembly quarters. In the meantime, the Rivers State Commissioner for Information, Joe Johnson, has accused the former Rivers State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Zacchaeus Adango, of resorting to blackmail and falsehood. Recall that Professor Adango said he resigned from Governor Simnalai Fubara's cabinet in April because he refused to obey the governor when he allegedly asked him to institute suits to challenge the peace agreement by President Bola Tinubu. But in a statement, Mr. Johnson said the governor could not have interfered with the work of the former Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, nor instigate him to initiate any legal process against the president. He also challenged Professor Adanga to come clean by telling Rivers people and the world the truth about his alleged escapades before he hastily resigned. Yesterday on Channels Television, Professor Adango said Governor Fubara is not willing to reconcile with his predecessor, Nyesom Wike.
For us at Exodus Group, for us at Transcorp Group, we believe in
Governor Fubara can never be any misconception as to where my loyalty lies. And I had private discussion with him. I said we need to resolve the misunderstanding with Governor Wike. Of course, it did not evince any genuine desire to have the impasse resolved. In public, he said one thing, but behind he was doing another thing. I was happy when he declared publicly that he was committed to the full implementation of that peace pact in spirit and in letter. But then, contrary to that public declaration, he secretly instigated litigation by sponsoring and financing several persons and organizations to file suit against the state government and the Attorney General to challenge the validity and implementation of that peace pact. And I found that very, very disturbing.
A group known as New Rivers Initiative says it is apologizing to President Bola Tinubu on behalf of Governor Simnalai Fubara for allegedly failing to uphold the peace accord brokered by the President on December 18, 2023. The chairman of the New Rivers Initiative, David Nelson Odu, at the media briefing in Port Harcourt today said the group regrets the disregard for the President's efforts to foster peace and unity in the region. Mr. Nelson Odu said the group also passed a vote of confidence on the leadership of the President and the former Governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, following his development strides in Rivers State.
President Tinubu's administration has demonstrated a clear vision for the future of our nation, characterized by a dedication to economic prosperity, social justice, inclusive governance, and particularly poverty alleviation. Also, we extend our sincerest apologies to President Tinubu for failing to uphold the peace accord brokered by the President, having noted the importance of honoring agreements and working collaboratively. We recognize the implications of this failure on the stability and progress of our state.
Mr. Nelson Odu said the emergence of the lawmaker representing Bonny State constituency Victor Okujumbo as the speaker represents a dangerous escalation of political tensions and threatens to plunge the state into chaos.
Governor Fubara's creation of factional speaker and leader undermines the principle of democracy, rule of law, and separation of powers under which our nation is founded. Extrapolating his actions implies that he may create his own judges, which is sowing seed of discord and fanning the flame of division among the people of Rivers State. We call on the members of Rivers State House of Assembly to uphold their constitutional duty, defend the integrity of the legislative branch of government, and protect the interests of Rivers people.
The New Rivers Initiative also criticized Governor Fubara for allegedly spending state funds without proper budgetary allocation, saying it undermines the integrity of financial systems and raises questions about accountability and the rule of law. It advised the governor to focus on governance rather than engaging in divisive politics. PDP members in Abua Odwa local government area have passed a vote of confidence on the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike and the Chukwuemeka Aaron-led State Caretaker Committee of the party in the state. The resolution is contained in a communique issued at the stakeholders meeting at the party secretariat in Ayama, Abua Central. The communique read by the Chairman Caretaker Committee of the party in the local government area, Oye Fubara Igenewari, resolved to continue to support and show their loyalty to the FCT Minister and former Governor of the state, Nyesom Wike. The communique also agreed to maintain strict discipline and charge party members to be law-abiding and respect the constitution of the party.
We reaffirm our faith, our belief in the party and in the leadership, as our already mentioned, that Nyesom Wike is our leader, Professor Ogeri is our leader here. I hereby call upon you, if you are in support of this that I read as a motion, in support of this leadership, say aye. If you don't agree, say nay. In a have reaffirmed our support, our own and Lord loyalty to the 1 year of Wike.
Our correspondent reports that the meeting had in attendance all executives of the caretaker committees from the 13 wards, Federal Commissioner, National Population Commission, Professor Henry Ogiri, Chairman of Abua Odwa Local Government Area, Daniel E. O'Daniel, Raphael Muzanekpelu, Ukel Oyagri, Owolo B. Ofori, Dr. Oyekoto Ukwe, Joseph Samson, Piri George, and many other party leaders. Meanwhile, Chairman of the National Youth Council of Nigeria, Chijike Nwa, has urged President Bola Tinubu and the international community to call the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike to order. He said this during an interview on Arise TV.
For God's sake, Mr. President should call Wike to order. Wike is giving us headache. Want to also call on Mr. President and the security agencies to call the local government chairman who has about 40 days to remain in office to order. They must vacate their office on the 18th of. It's constitutional. And nobody should come to threaten our governor. We are here to protect the governor of Rivers State. And Mr. President should please call Nyesom Wike to order. I want to appeal to Nigerians, to the international community to call Wike to order. It is getting too much. Let us allow the man who voted for to work and develop our state.
Still to come, court to begin hearing in university student murder trial next week. Please do stay tuned.
You are tuned in to 92.3 Nigeria Info.
you spend or let your hard-earned